Hello, dearest humans. We are going to be doing some more work with motion and energy and how work is related to energy in today's activity. So we're going to be talking about the physics of roller coasters. This is a lot like what we did last class when we were looking at the physics at the skate park, looking at how the skater had its kinetic energy and potential energy changing as he went through the ramp that we created. And you'll see that the ramp, the roller coaster that's on your worksheet here is really similar. We've got some peaks and valleys and there's a loop. And so what I'd like for you guys to start out with today is to make some predictions. So take a look here. First of all, we're going to talk about what potential energy is. What I want you to put in this blank is that potential energy is the energy of position. Okay? Specifically, we've been talking about gravitational potential energy, and that is the ability for an object to start moving because gravity is going to act on it. When we lift an object up, it gains gravitational potential energy because gravity can make it fall. When it falls, that potential energy changes into kinetic energy. So let's fill in here. Kinetic energy is the energy of motion. So specifically what we're looking at is gravitational potential energy, how high an object is, and then kinetic energy, how fast an object is moving. Those are going to be our primary things that we're going to be looking at here. So now what I would like for you to do is to make some predictions. First, you're going to predict where at each of these 6 points, where would the object have the lowest amount of potential energy and then the highest amount of potential energy as they go through. You can assume that they get to this very top point here, and this is that moment where you're like just waiting to go over the edge, and then start diving down. We go through that loop, and then we're going still, pretty much going, and they would continue off here. You don't have to assume that they're going to just come to a complete stop right here, that they would be braking. Think about if we were just based on just what you see here. What would that potential energy be? And then here, you're ranking low kinetic energy to high kinetic energy. So in each of these blanks, you're going to write a number from 1 to 6 for these predictions and then these predictions. Okay, so take a moment to do that, and I will check back with you here in a moment.